Ladies, you wanna tone up. You wanna tone it up? Then you need to stop focusing on all the cardio and you need to start lifting and eating. Hey guys, my name is Steph, otherwise known as ExoGingy on Instagram. My link is below if you want to follow me for more fitness tips. Also, the first link below is my Facebook community where I help women ditch dieting, get stronger, and love their bodies. In today's video, I'm going to give you the 4 top tips to building that muscle. This is a very difficult topic for a lot of women because they're scared of building muscle. So before I get into the tips, I want you to think about this, okay? A lot of women, they want this certain body composition, which is totally fine as long as you do it in a healthy way. A lot of women think that getting that toned body type is by doing cardio all the time and dieting. But that toned look is really building muscle. You're probably gonna gain weight, but you're gonna have a very different body composition opposed to doing cardio all the time and having very little muscle and dieting and wondering why you don't have any definition, as opposed to strength training and eating more. Even though the scale goes up, your body composition might look more toned how you want it to look. Okay, just saying. All right, let's get into the tips. Tip number 1 is compound movements. All right. Compound movements are exercises such as squats, deadlifts, bench press, overhead press, benching. These are movements that use pretty much your whole body. They use more than one muscle group to perform. So for example, when you're doing a squat, you're not just using your lower body, you're using your abs and your core, you're using your lower back, your upper back, you're using everything to perform the movement. So you're not just strengthening your lower body, you're strengthening your entire body. To work on those big compound movements, to lift heavy in those compound movements and to master them, and then work on isolation movements. So isolation movements are things like bicep curls or seated hamstring curl or leg extension, when they just focus on 1 or 2 muscle groups. So when you're doing a bicep curl, you're not really working your legs or anything like that. You're just focusing on that one muscle group, which is fine. But if your goal right now is to build overall strength and definition, compound movements are your friend. You want to work with reps and sets of 4 to 5 sets of maybe 8 to 10 reps. If you're going super heavy, maybe 3 reps. Maybe 2, 3, 4 reps. The lower the rep range, the higher the weight. So those are things to consider. I know, I get a lot of questions and they're like, how do I get abs? And they want all these ab movements. There's nothing wrong with isolating your abs. But I say, oh, well, I got them when I started squatting heavy and deadlifting heavy and all these things. That's when I built a strong core. I don't do a million crunches every day. I don't isolate my abs every day. This strong core comes from doing compound movements. Tip number 2 is eat. I know this is scary, especially for a lot of women, because you think if you eat more, you're gonna gain weight and you're gonna get fat. Yes, the number on the scale is gonna go up if you're building muscle and building strength. But like I said at the beginning, your body composition may look completely different and it depends on how you do it. For example, if you go crazy and increase a lot, aka dirty bulk in the fitness industry kind of term, then you are probably going to gain a lot more excess fat, which is fine because you can always go back and cut off that excess fat while still maintaining muscle. But I suggest eating a couple hundred calories more a day, especially pre and post workout, to really work to give you that extra energy in the gym and that extra recovery. A lot of people think the answer is eating like so much protein, all the chicken breasts, all the protein shakes. You just need to stick to 1 to 1.5 grams of protein per pound of body fat. That's fine. What you really need to do is increase carbs, because carbs are the energy that give you the strength to lift heavier in the gym and to then build muscle. So don't be afraid to eat. Ditch that whole dieting approach, ditch the mentality that women only need to eat 1,200 calories, okay? Increase, I promise, when you see that increase in food, you're gonna see increase in strength and you're gonna see that muscle definition that you want. So don't be afraid to eat. 3 is kind of like a question. Should I do cardio? Should I not do cardio when you're trying to build muscle? Cardio is obviously very healthy for you, for your heart. People enjoy doing cardio, so it's really your choice. Do you want to do it? I don't suggest doing it every day. You don't need to do it every day. So first, if you're going to do it, that's fine, but take into consideration that cardio is breaking down your muscle mass. So to make up for that, maybe you need to eat even more. Also, I would suggest doing short bursts of cardio. So doing HIIT cardio, so maybe 10 to 15 minutes of HIIT after your lifting session. That way you're still sustaining muscle as opposed to doing an hour long on the treadmill, which is just really like wasting everything down. It's fatiguing your body, it's wasting away your muscle mass. So that's if you want to do cardio, that's fine. If you choose to not do cardio, you just want to focus on strength, that is also fine. You'll probably see your strength increase a little bit faster and you don't have to compromise necessarily for getting in those extra calories and that extra food. But ultimately the choice is yours. If you're focusing on strength training for a few months and building muscle in a few months, then it's not like you need to do cardio all the time anyways. You can put it in once a week, twice a week, and that's still a fair amount. You're still gonna see strength results, but don't be doing it every day because it's gonna slow down the process of you actually building muscle. Number 4 is rest and recovery. Okay, you need to have quality sleep. You need to have a good 7, 8, 9 if you can hours of solid sleep. You need that. Your body needs that to grow. Yes, you're in the gym, you're making things happen, but the growth and recovery really comes in the rest of the day from eating well and from resting and getting good quality sleep. So if you're someone who has trouble sleeping, maybe go to a naturopath or your doctor or a supplement store that can give you something natural to help you sleep. Turn off the phone, turn off the cell phone, turn off the computer early. You know, really set your tone so you can fall asleep and have a good quality sleep. There's a bunch of different natural supplements out there that can help your quality of sleep, and this is truly, truly key. Because when you don't have good sleep, you're gonna go to the gym and you're gonna be fatigued, no matter if you're taking pre-workout or not, and you're not gonna be able to perform at your best. All right, those are 4 simple tips. But I also have a little bonus one at the end, and that is be patient. Gaining strength, gaining muscle does not happen overnight. You need to focus on the process. You need to stay dedicated, stay consistent, have fun, and just be patient. Don't expect for your squat to go up, you know, in a week. Don't expect to be hitting PRs all the time. Don't expect to see your body transform in a week. This takes so much time, and it actually takes a little bit longer time, especially for women, just because of the way our bodies are built. So trust the process, and that's why you need to take all these things into consideration. It's heavy. Eat. Really analyze whether or not the cardio you're doing is because you're afraid of gaining fat, or if you're doing it because you like it and you want to do it. Analyze that, okay? Make some decisions, and rest and recovery, and just be patient and enjoy the process, and I promise you will see results. Give it time. I also want you to know that you need to have a structured plan. You can't just go into the gym and be like, oh, I'm gonna do this, oh, I'm gonna do this. No, you need to have specific days laid out for you with a purpose. When you have these specific days and a strategy laid out, you're more likely to see results because you have a plan, you have a set goal to work towards, and you know how to get there. If you don't know how to get there, then I highly suggest hiring a personal trainer or someone who can help you. If you want to join my free community, like I said before, it is linked below, and I can kind of gear you in ways. I coach women right now in a lifting program, and I give them the exact workouts. We go through phases for you to really work on building that strength, that foundation, and then we go through strategies on how to break through plateaus and all these kinds of things. Amazing results have been seen just from women focusing on lifting in a month. So if you want to see some testimonials, click the link below and check out my free Facebook group. And if you want to work with me personally in that Facebook group, you can just click on my name and send me a DM, slide into my DMs on Facebook, and I'll be there to answer your questions. All right, guys, let me know in the comments if these tips help you and maybe which one you struggle with the most because of, diet culture telling women that we need to be small and we shouldn't eat a lot and all that crazy stuff. I will see you guys in the next video.